Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's Daryl here. It's bright and freaking early, man. It's 3 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, I'm actually making this video Monday morning, truth be told. I downloaded a video this Monday morning about the confrontation, a second confrontation with this guy. We'll see what you might be seeing another video from me Monday afternoon. Because I don't know what's going to happen from one morning to the next. I have a feeling this isn't over yet. Anyway, I found something else. I found an article that's really kind of interesting, and it kind of has to do with something I just did Sunday night. I dyed my hair, okay, and I left some gray on the sides. Here's the thing. The gray is going to blend in. It's a little kind of sharper than I'd like right now, the differential, but it's gonna blend. Over the next couple of days, it'll fade a little bit, and it'll kind of blend in. I like leaving the gray. All right, I'll talk about that more in a second. Okay, so I came across this article, this thing trending on X or Twitter, and it's about Tim Walz, the future, hopefully the future vice president, the man that's running along with Kamala Harris for president and vice president of the country. And here's the thing. Check this out. Tim Walz, he's kind of chubby, balding, gray hair. He is actually younger. He's actually younger than Brad Pitt, believe it or not. He's about 100, I don't know, I'm about 100, a little 3 to 4 months, we'll say, younger. They're both 60 years old. And I just came across this, like I said, it trended. This was trending Sunday evening on Twitter or on X, this whole subject. I'll have the article. There's several articles on the internet, and the actual link to X right down below. And it just kind of went along with what was happening in my life. I did a video asking you guys if I should dye my hair or not. Here's the thing. When I actually saw my hair over the weekend, it was really sunny here in Connecticut over the weekend. And when it's sunny, it looked almost completely gray. And here's the thing. I don't mind my hair being gray, but it had this dirty look to it. Like sometimes, you see like people with gray hair, and it's not quite gray, and it's not quite, it was that in-between color, and I can't stand that. Another thing I noticed when I dye my hair, it gets thicker. It looks thicker. I don't know if it's the dye on the hair or what, but it fills in my hair a lot more. Okay, anyway, so I've noticed this. I'm going to be 59 years old, so I'm younger than both these guys. And if it wasn't for me getting clean and sober, I always wondered, with the years of abusing myself for 2.5 decades, using hard drugs and alcohol every single day, day in, day out, for 25 years, you figure it would deteriorate, I'd look older, it would age me. And it kind of did. It kind of did. It's taken a lot of maintenance and upkeep to keep myself in this shape. I don't know what I look like, but I hear people say when I tell them, like, this building I live in is 55 and older, and I've actually run into a lot of people that don't think I live here because, or if they do see that I live here, they don't think I belong here because they don't think I'm 55 years old. And that's flattering. I don't know if this is genes. I've heard this before, that sometimes, losing your hair skips a generation. And that might be true because I have a full head of hair, but my father went bald, started going bald at 19 years old. He died, unfortunately, when he was 33 years old back in 1975. That's weird. I've never been able to deal with that. I lost my father when I was 9, but I am now 59 years old, or going to be 59 years old, and I am so much older than my father ever was. It's kind of freaky. It doesn't seem like the way things should be. Anyway, since I gotten clean and sober, I've been into exercise and working out. If I kept using, I don't think I would look like this at all. Like I said, I had lost all my teeth. I've never had good teeth. The only thing that I probably would have would be a head of hair, although it'd be a completely gray head of hair. If I had kept using I've been clean and sober since October 23rd of 2006. If I had kept using for the last almost 18 years, I'm sure it would have aged me a lot more. And possibly not, I might not even be alive right now. But, I got a new set of teeth, and I was up to almost 300 pounds when I first got clean and sober, people gain weight when they get clean and sober, and I gained, I was out of shape. I didn't have any muscle. I was all thick and fat and man boobs and all that. And I've been working out every day for 18 years now, and I really think that keeps me young, keeps me looking young. Yeah, so there's a lot of people I went to school with. And I got to admit, I really enjoy doing this. Like I go back and I find pictures of all the guys that I went to school with, and to see where how I look compared to them. And the majority of them, I'd say I look 10 to 15 years younger than the vast majority of the guys that I graduated with. And this has to be just, I don't know if it's just pure luck or what, like I said, because I should have aged more due to all the years of drug use. One thing, this is kind of goofy. The last girlfriend I had, Audrey, we went to, I think it's called Bath and Lotions. It's a store here in Connecticut, and it's got lotions and candles and stuff like that. And my girlfriend took me there, and she got me hooked on this cream, this lotion. And I use this lotion every day because it smells so good. And it's expensive though. One of these is like $20 tubes here. I usually spend like almost $100 for a bunch of. They're all named after. They're all kind of masculine names. Ocean. I call it my man lotion. Graphite, Noir, and I don't know if this helps with my skin. I don't know if it helps. It helps me smell better. I know that much. Like they have those Lumi commercials where the lady talks about her stink, and by far I think this stuff is great. I think it's alcohol based, so it kills bacteria or whatever. So not only do I look younger than I am, I actually smell pretty good too, I think. Anyway, that's it. Just the link's down below. Believe it or not, Tim Walz, future vice president, is actually younger than Brad Pitt. There's a link down below of there's 70 celebrities that are actually older than Tim Walz that you would never imagine. Like I think Tom Cruise and a bunch of others. The link will be right down below. I think it's a Yahoo link. I'll be back later with another video. You guys have a great Monday or Tuesday whenever you watch this.